What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of FAQOV with your host, Phil Freeman, where I answer all of your questions having to do with singing and speaking and using your voice in a happy and healthy way. If this is your first time on the YouTube channel, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. And again, my name is Phil Freeman. I am a performer, national touring musician, and voice coach. And I make these videos to help anybody out that uses their voice throughout the day, is a performer themselves or looking to get into that, or maybe you go to college for voice, or you're just trying to brush up on your ability to speak and sing. I am here to help. I'm happy to be here, and there's a whole variety of topics that you can find on this channel. And today's topic that we're going to be talking about has to do with a question that I get on a very frequent basis, which is the reason why it's on FAQOV. How do I get more confidence up on stage? How do I get over my performance anxiety? How do I not be so shy at the business meeting? How do I get to be more natural in front of people? And this is all very important stuff. So the first thing that we need to understand, everybody, is that anxiety, performance anxiety, stage fright, is completely and utterly natural. There's nothing wrong with you. Stop thinking that. Stop victimizing yourself. There's nothing wrong with you. It's natural. It's completely natural. It's part of your nature to be what's called a beta in a collective. Let's take a time machine back to our ancestors in the animal kingdom, running around hunter-gatherer style, part of the animal kingdom, a pack, a tribe, like a whole flock. Keeping that in mind, 80% of your tribal population are going to be betas, going to be part of the team. Do what the other 20% tell them to do, the alphas. So given that piece of the pie, using the 80-20 rule with the tribe mentality, most people are designed to be betas, to take the team approach, to be part of the collective, because it's part of their survival instinct. If you don't do what the team does, there's chances that you are going to starve and that you are going to lose your social social networking and be out on your own, which makes it much more difficult to survive out in the wild. So given that, it's much more difficult to take an alpha approach because it's risky. It's so much riskier to do that than to be part of the team. So that's why it's so natural to want to be part of the team and not be the center of attention. That's something to understand. Yeah, especially when you're not competent in that yet. So getting into this, the way to get over your shyness, the way to become more alpha-like in your speaking and public performance, whether it be on a podium or on a stage in front of people, playing guitar or what have you, the way to get more alpha in your approach is to start acting like someone who has alpha qualities, someone who is somewhat of a leadership. Plays a leadership role. So, and the thing that you need to notice is their body language. That's very important. Notice their body language first. Is it open? Is it showing that they don't feel threatened in the situation? Or are they closed off? Are they protecting the sensitive parts of their body? Because you'll know if somebody's uncomfortable if they are closed off. If they're doing this, or like looking down and being like, being closed off and defensive, that shows that they do not feel comfortable, number one, and number two, that they are taking a beta position in the conversation. So are you a beta or are you an alpha? It's most likely that you're a beta. If you feel uncomfortable in front of people, that is completely natural. If you want to start feeling more comfortable around people, start being more open. Literally, this is a great exercise for you to use in order to get used to being in front of people. Stretch your hands out all the way out. Stretch your fingers out like this. Face your palms and spread your legs out to about, a little bit over shoulder width apart. It's kind of like the Vitruvian Man by Leonardo da Vinci. And also open up your mouth like this. And just take a few deep breaths. Just over like a couple of seconds, and that is an exercise that you can do in the morning and to facilitate more confidence, because that's literally your body giving a signal to your brain saying, hey, I don't feel threatened right now. I feel like I'm in attack mode, in fight mode. I'm open. I don't care what comes my way. I don't feel threatened. That's why you see in, like, you know, street fighting videos and stuff like that, or, like, you know, whatever you watch on YouTube, when they get ready to fight, they're like, come on, bro. What's going on? Come at me. When they do that, they're showing their dominance. Show your dominance, of course, in a peaceful way. I'm not saying you should get out in a fight, but use that stretch to facilitate more confidence. And notice your body language throughout the day, while you're at work, while you're in class, while you're doing things throughout the day. Even if it feels uncomfortable and weird at first, notice your body language and see what you can do to change it to be more open and more fluid. And that will translate to a much more confident experience when you actually get up on the stage. And you still might feel uncomfortable. You might still feel afraid, but you're going to feel less uncomfortable if you start working and practicing your body into maintaining alpha activity. So that, I hope that all makes sense, and that you can take something away from this, whether you're getting ready for a business meeting, some important pitch that you're about to make, or whether you're getting ready to get up on stage for the first time, or for, you know, the third time, or the 15th time, or the 15,000th time. You know, this is an exercise that can help with anyone trying to get into something and become competent in it. So it takes time, it takes consistency, but I hope you take that little exercise and run with it. Thank you so much for watching today's episode. If you want to get lessons on voice 101, if you want to work with me 101, feel free to get in touch at the link in the description below. Subscribe to the channel because I post content any and all the time. I'm going to be going on tour with my band starting July 24th, so be sure to check that out as well. I'll put that link in the description about where we're going to be. And thanks again, everyone, for watching. This is Phil Freeman signing off of The Vocal Blueprint. Practice makes progress, and with that, you can go and find your voice. Take care until next time.